Ian here again. How'd you guys like that new jingle? That was brought to you by Robert Wisniewski. You saw him from last week's video with his first all-grain batch. And I would like you guys to go check him out. He's on SoundCloud. And you can find him on SoundCloud at Robert Wisniewski. And then he also has an album on there called Merlot Waves. And then you can also go to his YouTube channel. He hasn't been too active on it in a while, but he has a lot of his beats on there. I don't know when he finds the time to do it, but I really like him. Also, wow, thank you. The comments, Kevin, Christian, greatly appreciate that shout out. I don't know what to say. Thank you very much. I appreciate you sending people to my channel. And thank you for everyone that's out there now that subscribed to me. I really appreciate your time and checking out my videos. So obviously, as you can see, I'm stuck at work again. So I'm just making a quick little video for the brew session that I did. It's another coconut IPA. I talk about it in the video. So yeah, I'm going to try to make this short and sweet so you guys can enjoy the video. It's a little bit longer than my other two, but hey. Obviously, again, since I'm here at work, coffee as it is. Cheers, everyone. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Today is now April 13th. It is currently 02:13 in the morning. So I'm kind of doing an early morning brew session, kind of late at night, but yeah, this is typically how I would do my brewing when it's hot out in the summer, so I can get like decent cooling water. But that's not the case today. Today I'm just kind of brewing at night to get another session. I didn't really mention it too much on my last video, but for my setup and how I operate my pumps, I came across one of these remote control like electric switches for like Christmas lights, I'm pretty sure, at a Harbor Freight. I think I only spent like 20 bucks on it at most, but it's pretty cool. You have it came with 3 different plugins, and so I can hook up 3 different things electrically and have the capability to turn it off instead of like really rewiring everything or making the nice control box and everything. So as you can see, the number 1 goes to number 1, number 2 to number 2. It makes it real convenient for when I'm wanting to operate the pump, so I'm not plugging it in and out or having to hand switch it. But yeah, quick, cheap, simple little solution. Right now, just kind of gravity feeding through, still cleaning that stupid plate chiller. But yeah, as you can see, so pump 1 should be the left one, and pump 2, both of them running. So yeah, guys, I guess check out local hardware store or discount hardware store or whatnot. They're pretty cheap. So I'm gonna try to attempt to show you guys how I would normally dough in on my system by myself. Right now, my strike temp needs to be 168. So the probe's showing up here, it's at 170. I keep the flame pretty low on because I'll lose some heat transfer from the pump up into the sprayer. Again, concrete mixer with the drill. I have like this T fitting attached with the clamp with a thermometer, so I can kind of get the temperature dialed in. So I'm gonna set this up probably right here. And yeah, we'll give it a shot. And like I showed you with how I have those pumps set up with a that little remote control switch, that helps out a lot, especially since I'm out here by myself. So pump on, going in. I can regulate the speed. I usually fill it about a gallon to get to the dead space. Once I get enough liquid in the bottom, I'll start to basically sprinkle the grain in. Which I'm about there. I'll start to slowly turn the temp down. Oh, make sure your valves are always closed, people. So, that looks good right about there. Oh, almost dropped her. Unfortunately, Carlos is not on call at 2:30 in the morning, so found this nice fancy see-through lid, so when I'm sparging and whatnot, I can watch it without really opening it up. It comes in really handy, especially during the daytime, because it's like a crazy amount of flies that come out of nowhere, which is really annoying. And I don't know about you guys, but I really don't like flies in my my beer. So I drilled a little hole through, so I can basically just put the probe in and just let it sit. Now I know I've had issues with these probes in the past getting wet, and I've kind of gone through one or two of them until I realized that was the issue, because after it gets wet, it basically is ruined. So I'll let it sit on top of the grain. I'll check it here in 10 minutes and I'll poke through. Yeah, and that's basically how I do my mash. You guys have seen it, you know, in the last two videos, but yeah, if you have any recommendations or concerns, please let me know. I know it was brought up about hot side aeration. As you can see, I only hit it up while I'm mashing in. I'll let it sit. I don't really have it sitting up at the top where it's like vortexing any air in. And to be completely honest, I haven't really seen any signs of hot side aeration. I don't taste it in my beer, and to be completely honest, I don't really see that it's causing that much of an issue. And like I commented, to me, if big commercial breweries are necessarily doing it in their setup, I mean, I don't think it's going to hurt, you know, a 12-gallon batch at most. So, and then the convenience about these little, you know, digital thermometers, as most of you know, you can set the hour and turn it on and hit start, and you already know. So, but yeah, I'm going to check it here in 10 minutes, make sure the temperature is still good, and I usually go back through and hand stir it. So yeah, until next time. Oh yeah. So we're at SJ's page, but it's pretty nice to have the capabilities to sit back here at night, watch some movies, whatnot, YouTube, my brewing. So yeah, it's not necessarily necessary to have, but I like it. It's enjoyable. A lot of my friends come over and watch UFC fights, or me and the wife sit back here and watch movies and have a bonfire. But so yeah, 10 minutes has passed. I went ahead and stirred. Temperature's holding perfectly, 153. Today's recipe I kind of built up a few videos back on your guys' channel with Stumpy Joe, with your R&R Coconut IPA, Tony Yates. I know you duplicated it, and then Colorado Fisherman, you went ahead and then split the batch with the Brett and then the Saccharomyces. I didn't really follow the same exact recipe that was posted, but we'll see how this one comes out. I'm going to attempt the same thing too. This is going to be the first time I use Brettanomyces from a vial, and I've built the starter and I want to see how it goes. With that, I am using the 090 for the 6 gallons, and yeah, if you guys are interested in trying it once it's complete, I will obviously, once it's done fermenting and whatnot, make a review and let you guys know my thoughts of it, and if you're interested in the recipe that I used. The only variants that I did different with my recipe than the one that was posted is the hops and the grain bill. I didn't have some of the malt that you had posted, and I don't have a local homebrew store out here, so I'm lucky enough. I do have a friend that he brews on like a 2-barrel system, and it's ridiculous. So whenever I need grain, He usually has a lot on hand, so hopefully you guys will get to see some of his brewing, which is ridiculous. I thought like what I was doing out here was kind of unique, but he has some phenomenal beer, and his equipment is all handmade. It's really impressive, so hopefully you guys get to see that. Robert from last week's video, he went ahead and purchased himself a counterflow chiller. So he wanted me to test it out, kind of review it for him, and then let him know what I thought of it. I don't think I'm necessarily going to use the same exact or buy the same one, but I wanted to give him a true review and do it during the daytime to see the ground temperature, water when it's usually warmer out, see how long it takes to cool it down. So I just basically have to make an adjustment to my setup with my hoses, but yeah, little black specks still. And this is like the third time it's been in and out of the oven. This is after the 24 gallons hot PBW running through it. So please, if you're an engineer out there, if you could design something that's a little bit more consumer friendly, that you could take it apart and that it isn't so expensive like the Sabco one, that'd be great. I mean, I don't know if you guys have the same issue or even really realize that it was clogging, or if you noticed that you guys had sediment in each session, but they are great. It's just, like I said, for cleaning. Yeah, this is probably going to be the last time I really mention it, because now this is the third video and third time I'm talking about it, so I don't know if you guys can see it because it's going to be real foggy, but look at how damn clear that is. Oh yeah, see right through it. Good stuff. How many of you out there are going to be joining this year's NHC in June in Grand Rapids? I'm going to be going. I already have the ticket for that. I have my hotel booked. The only thing I haven't reluctantly gotten yet was my plane ticket, and unfortunately because of my work I can't really put in that far in advance for vacation, and yeah, so plane tickets are going to be pretty pricey by that time that I'm able to put in for it, but yeah, let me know who all is going to be able to make it to this year's NHC. This is going to be my first, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm originally from Ohio, so I already plan on kind of going a few days prior to spend some time with my family and friends, and meeting some of you in person. So let me know who all is going to be joining this year's NHC. It'll be awesome to meet you, and then yeah, definitely bring in some homebrew and some commercial beers to trade and, you know, share with everyone. So hit me up, PM, or contact me through email or whatnot. But yeah, let me know. It'll be a fun time. Well, the sun's coming up finally, so kill this. Look at all of that. It's pretty full. We had the 2-ounce Centennial steeping this whole time, and we're almost there. I'll hit the start and I'll start doing my hop additions. So here's all of my hop additions. You got Whirlflock and Yeast Nutrient. Yum, yum, yum. Smells delicious in here right now, especially with that toasted coconut. So I did it at 200 degrees, kept checking it, toasting it, turning it over. Started off real white, now it's a nice golden. It smells awesome. Another item I would recommend is this little magnet with timer and setting. Found it at Walmart with the little dry erase board. It's very helpful. I mean, I can set the alarm. I know that in 6 minutes, basically, I need to add my 20-minute hops. And then from there, my Whirlflock, Yeast Nutrient, so bam. And the sun is up and shining. whirlpooling. It's coming out 194. So here goes the whirlpool. The whirlpool of many hops. Here we go. And then the secret ingredient. Look at all that. Ooh. Now, hopefully, this doesn't clog my pumps. Oh, if you could smell that. I usually go a lot slower, but yeah, I'm afraid that that coconut and all that hops is gonna clog that plate chiller or the pump. So we chilled down to 80. So look at that, yummy. Hops, coconut. That out. That is the Brettanomyces. I pitched the yeast, wow, less than 24 hours ago, and there we go. Look at that, like a lava lamp. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised of how active it is, because I was expecting a lot less active, like, I guess, movement from it, because everything that I've read and heard, that it would only take about 2 months to clean up, so yeah. And then the 090's going to town as well. Blow off tube and everything. I was expecting that.